Todd, I want to start with the beginning of the game and just how important Cam Talbot was for you guys to get you off on the right foot to start this one.
Well, he was essential. We weren't ready, or else we didn't react properly in the first 5-10 minutes, and thought it started with the power play. Getting one before we even had most of our guys on the ice put us in a bad mindset. We weren't ready, and Talbs did what we needed him to do, and that was to make some real big saves for about the first 10 or 12 minutes and get us to settle down a little bit. But after that, I thought the team responded well and played a pretty solid game.
What'd you like from that point on most about the way you guys played, especially in the second period?
I thought we played smart. We didn't have to take risks to open things up, and when we did find an opportunity to go, we took advantage of it. We played a lot more direct in the second and third periods than we did in the first early. There's way too much east-west play going on. I thought we were prepared to play, we call it ugly instead of cute, and sometimes you need to do that. And at the end of the night, we scored ugly goals, but they still all count.
Like the Moore line, they seem to get 2 goals in that way, moving along the boards, those tight passes. What did you like about the way they played in their first game together?
Well, it was, first of all, with Arthur coming back, it was a big test for him to get his engine going. I thought he had a great night. Did a lot of things really well, both on the power play and 5-on-5. And Phil and Trev, after that first period, really looked like they got their legs going. So, and even the last power play goal that we scored, it was an ugly, scrambly goal. There was no set play or anything off of it. But those individuals, at least 2 of them, Arthur's a shooter, but the other 2 are muckers and grinders, and they got rewarded for it.
Velarde, and just seeing him kind of go down with what looks like a serious injury, your thoughts on?
Well, we're all, it's, you never want to see anybody hurt, but you're one of your old teammates and a really good kid. You don't want to see that at all. And, complete accident. But we're hoping that he can come back and heal up. He's going to be a big part of this team. He's a hell of a player, and fans here in Winnipeg are going to enjoy not only him, but the other 2 that came, and they're real good people. I said that this morning. They're going to be a big part of this community, and they're lucky to have them.
There was a lot of emotion for PL coming into this game and a lot of buzz around it too, but how would you evaluate his performance, and kind of nice to see him get one against his former team?
I thought he played a real solid game. Right from the circle on out, created for others and protected pucks for himself. Strong, powerful, yet calm. There wasn't a lot of panic in his game at all, so it's nice to see.
What do you thought of the penalty kill tonight and how the group was kind of taking to the changes that you guys have implemented there?
Well, they got asked to do it in in different situations. One in the first period where we were not very good, and we ran around a little bit there. It was indicative of how we approached the first period, and then after that, I thought we settled in and did a real good job. We're using a different rollout with different types of players, different structure at times for different things, and the players are still trying to grasp it, but they're doing a fairly good job of getting it done. And your best penalty killer is still your goaltender, and Talbs was that tonight.
How do you think Quinton Byfield played tonight?
How do I think Quinton? I thought he played the exact same way he's been playing since about January of last year, with pace, with tenacity to forecheck, create turnovers, complementing 2 good players. No complaints about his game at all.
Tonight seemed to be another example of him kind of really thriving that role where he's fishing pucks out for those 2 skilled players. Is that really one of the bread and butter of what his game should be at this next level, a big component of it?
Well, that's part of his game. I think he skates as well as anybody on our team. He's big, he's lumbering, but he's fast. He's got a real good engine, creating turnovers, fishing pucks out. He drives the net a lot more than he used to. And pucks are eventually going to go in for him. He's getting more and more confident. But we're seeing a player develop and evolve over time, and he's become very important.
Todd, I know coaches don't like terms like, a switch was flicked, but in regards to your first 7 periods this season and these last 2 where you guys played very strong, do you feel like something changed?
We've had good periods. We've made some dumb mistakes. Our bad period today was a group period. It was, every one of us was a little lethargic, not very sharp. We didn't execute very well. So perhaps out of the 7 periods, that may have been our worst as a group. We've had poor results because of some plays that we'd like to have back, but that was probably our worst period.